with a prompt, and the prompt is, tell me a story about Sinead.
You're not impressed by yourself. And I think a lot of skilled teachers are really impressed by themselves, but you seem to be a person who is very deeply, you're very deeply able to share your knowledge and being very little self-centered, and I really like that. And I think that's a very good example for me as a teacher too. So
connected, and we became friends, and I learned to understand what it was that she worked with. And what I have learned from Sinead is the acceptance of self, and that maybe you don't belong everywhere, but you belong here.
And look where that went. I mean, Sinead, you created a movement, a connection of hearts. So many women formed friendships in your sacred space, and it is a sacred space that you created.
Not only has it kind of ignited in me a real interest in astrology, another thing that I can nerd out about, but also it was just really, it was an amazing session, and it was really validating and really helped to not just point me in the right direction, but to have belief that I was already going in the right direction. So I'm so grateful for that. And
I loved her energy. I loved that she was so human. That was amazing. She was so gentle, no pushy. And I said, that's the right teacher for me. And I think when I met her, I said, okay, that's not a teacher, that's a friend.
She was the grounded teacher I needed. I needed somebody practical and funny and grounded, and somebody who could just, she helps me to step into the cards and use my active imagination, and just, I up-leveled my practice, my tarot practice, my astrology practice, everything. And like some of the other women said, when she needs shares, she's so open, she's so abundant in her sharings in my practice as a therapist. And then immediately it was the image of the star that popped up in my mind. So I've got this image here. And I think if there ever was in this deck a card for healing, then it's probably this one. And what I would like to do is I would like to take you on a journey, and I'm going to share the image of the star on the
I would love to share that I saw Sinead in a circle of fire, and she was kept warm by that. And then I saw all the women in the circle around the fire with all the ancestral mothers, the foremothers, as you said. And
when my hands kept going like this, I don't know why. I was like in a cocoon. I was feeling like we were putting a cocoon around her, like this protective cocoon of love, but like a kind of not hard shell, but a little bit of a protective shell where she can't take in all the things that are too much that are around her anymore. She doesn't need to take in all the things and own all the things anymore that are all around her. And that we had her like in this big, big circle and just holding her.
Between all of us, and I'm almost positive Sinead had to have felt it at the time it was coming through. Really, really nice. Thank you.
and I just wanted to say that when I saw Sinead come into the circle, she was dancing, smiling and dancing, and that was, I know she's been going through a lot, but it was really lovely to see her smiling face and seeing her letting go a little bit within the circle. So
I just pulled 2 cards, and what did I pull as the first? The star. Apropos. And then what did I pull? I pulled the lovers. Okay, that was very good. So Ines, is full. I also think that this gathering is kind of an example of what Sinead has given us.
I just wanted to say, wow, 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 wow. The connection and the energy just through the roof, and I'm sure Sinead felt it, and also the wonderful circle that we created here. So much love and power and healing.
Smiling in white, and I felt the image of the star like going from our circle straight to Australia and lighting up all the continent. The connection was amazing.
I can still feel it, and then I know it's done right. And I'm closing the circle with so much love and gratefulness for everybody. And this is from you, Sinead.